Welcome to our Smith family video update. It's February here, the middle of our summer break. Kids are out of school. We just want to give you a brief update on what's going on in our world of Trujillo, Peru.
My main role in Peru is Director of Leadership Development, and I've been one of the pastors at Cristo Rey. And we are at a really neat moment in our church. We have grown this past year from 60 to 72. We've grown by 12 this past year. Most of those have been through conversion growth. For example, there's this one girl who was part of our university ministry, like RUF in the States, and she began to come to the ministry, and then she got involved in a cell group, was converted, really got on fire for the Lord, started telling her parents about Jesus. They actually moved their whole family from way up north in Tumbes, Peru to here, and they're now all in the process of becoming members. We also have some exciting things going on with the new leaders in our church, primarily through our apprenticeship program and through our cell group ministry. It's created spaces for new guys to come up and be trained and to become deacons, future deacons, and hopefully future elders. If we keep going this trajectory, the Cristo Rey Church will become self-sustaining in just a few years. It's really exciting to consider that a church that can support a national pastor.
My role in Peru, first and foremost, is taking care of Alan, being a wife, just like it would in the United States. Whatever he needs help with, he has a lot of different things going on. And also being a mother to our 4 daughters. We have 4 girls who are very active in different kind of activities and school events, and just getting them from one place to another. And another role is just trying to develop friendships and relationships in our community. I've done that through playing in a tennis league, and I also am involved in being a photographer in events and parties in our community. And I guess another pretty big role that I have is just opening our home and being hospitable. We have a lot of meetings in our home for our mission and our church. We also have a community group, a cell group in our house that meets, and that takes up a lot of time, preparing food and just welcoming people. And we've done a lot of dinners and parties to welcome neighbors into our home, and so the end goal is to share the gospel with them. I think the biggest challenge at this moment in time for our family is as our girls get older, their education becomes more of a challenge. They've had all their education in Spanish here in Peru. It's been great, but when we go on furlough, they're going to need to enter a school in the United States, and they'll be attending Lakeside School in Hot Springs. We're really excited about. But it also is a challenge because their whole education has been in Spanish. They need some catching up in history and English grammar, reinforcing their reading and literature in English. And so we pulled them out of school last June, and we've been homeschooling them and trying to get them prepared and caught up. So I guess our prayer request is that they could enter the appropriate grade for the United States this August. I'd really appreciate your prayers on that.
We just finished another successful kids summer camp. Over 100 kids were taught the gospel every day using the story of the Pilgrim's Progress. It is a highlight of all of our churches. They bring all their kids and all their non-Christian friends, and for a whole week they hear the gospel and have great fun. We want to thank you, Covenant Presbyterian Church of Little Rock, Arkansas, for sending your best last summer. They held the very first medical campaign in our brand new hospital in Arevalo. They saw lots of patients, and 164 made professions of faith to know Jesus Christ. We don't know how many were genuine, but even if a fraction of that was genuine, it's still a large number. So thank you so much for coming and visiting us. Not only to encourage the people of Arevalo, but also really encourage our family. Right now, my main work is transitioning all my places of leadership. In Cristo Rey, Pastor Jaime is now the senior minister this year. Also, Esdras is assuming my role of leading the missional cell groups. And Manuel is taking over all of music development at Cristo Rey. And also, Pastor Scott Davenport is beginning to lead the apprenticeship program with the other pastors. Hey, we are in full swing of moving back to the United States. We are really going to miss our friends and teammates here, but we're also really looking forward to catching up with many of you. We will be moving back to the States in mid-April. We'll be living right next door to my dad in Hot Springs, Arkansas, right on the lake, in Lake Hamilton. I really look forward to showing my girls my home state of Arkansas.
Thanks for watching our video update. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.